Hey everyone, this is Corona once again, back with another video for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. So in today's video, we're gonna be looking into the newest Elder Dragon that Capcom has announced for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Well, not really announced, but more teased, but for the most part, we have a new Elder Dragon coming up, and that's the biggest buzz in the community as of right now. In fact, it's overtaking the Stygian Xeno'jiiva as of right now, at least from what I can see. Now, this new Elder Dragon bringing up a lot of buzz also meant it's bringing up a lot of theories and speculations. Now, when it comes to this new Elder Dragon, two theories and speculation popped up, at least for me. One of them is whether or not this new Elder Dragon could be a Xeno'jiiva evolution or growth type, and the other one is whether or not this new Elder Dragon could potentially be a black dragon throughout the Monster Hunter series. Now, when it comes to these two theories, the Xeno'jiiva theory has a number of backing to it, and when it comes to the Black Dragon, it's a little bit more difficult to pin down due to what Capcom has done in regards to the Black Dragons themselves. Now let's go ahead and look as to what makes these two theories potentially plausible when it comes to the new Elder Dragon. Now, when it comes to the Xeno'jiiva theory, speculation, whatever you want to call it, this one spawned from the fact that both the new Elder Dragon and the Xeno'jiiva itself share a lot of similarities when it comes to their aesthetics. Now, when you look at the silhouette of both the new Elder Dragon and that in the Xeno'jiiva, you can really see a lot of the similarities between the two Elder Dragons when it comes to their basic shape and outline. Having said that, because the new Elder Dragon is a potential evolution or growth cycle of the Xeno'jiiva itself, you will notice that there's a lot more aggressive aesthetics to the new Elder Dragon itself compared to that of the Xeno'jiiva, if the theory or speculation is indeed true. Now let's go ahead and start comparing certain parts really quickly. Now first up, we're going to compare the head. The head is the most basic part that a lot of people are comparing. When it comes to the head shape, both of these Elder Dragons have the exact same basic shape when it comes to their head. Now I say basic shape, not intricate shape. When it comes to the intricacy of the shape due to the changes in anatomy, then yes, they will have some difference in their shape of head. But when you look at the most basic shape, the triangulated shape, the V shape that they have, then they both share that similar basic shape and silhouette. So that is one of the main reasons a lot of people are comparing the new Elder Dragon to that of the Xeno'jiiva. They're using the head as the main example. Now next up, let's look at the wings really quickly. When it comes to the wings, again, both of these Elder Dragons share that aesthetic when it comes to the wings. Both of the Elder Dragon's wings look like they have this kind of ripped up effect when it comes to their overall aesthetics, so the shape and silhouette are very similar. However, having said that, the Xeno'jiiva's wings have a far more aggressive look to it when compared to that of the new Elder Dragon. So when it comes to the ripped up aesthetic of the wings, the Xeno'jiiva itself wins a little bit on that because the wings of the Xeno'jiiva look a little bit more aggressive when it comes to the ripped up effect in comparison to that of the new Elder Dragon. Having said that though, they do share one common trait in that both of their wings glow. When it comes to the Xeno'jiiva, just the whole of its body glows, so for the most part, you'll understand as to why the wings glow. But when it comes to the new Elder Dragon, you kind of see these like constellation effects on its wings. It kind of looks like as if there's light emitting from its wings that's trying to escape due to the solidified structure of the skin of this new Elder Dragon. So that's something that kind of struck my mind while I was looking into the comparison of the wings itself. Now finally, we're going to look at the legs really quickly because this is where the new Elder Dragon and the Xeno'jiiva itself, they both match to the T. The only real difference is again the skin and the overall translucence of the Xeno'jiiva skin when compared to the new Elder Dragon. When it comes to both the legs of these Elder Dragons, they match almost exactly the same, not only in silhouette, but also in anatomy. They have the exact same long digits on both of their legs. Their legs look thin and muscular. So for the most part, when it comes to the legs, both of these Elder Dragons have the exact same legs. In fact, when you look at the posture of the new Elder Dragon's legs, especially the forelegs, they look exactly the same to the posture of the Xeno'jiiva's legs. So overall, this is where a lot of people might miss out on the fact that they have a huge similarity when it comes to their legs. Now before I go ahead and move on to the Black Dragon theory, if there's one thing I'm going to say about the potential of this new Elder Dragon being an evolution or growth cycle of the Xeno'jiiva itself, is that for people who are trying to debunk this, don't think of it as a comparison between left and right. Think of it as a comparison between a Xeno'jiiva itself being a juvenile and then the new Elder Dragon being the adult state. Now, there is one version of the Xeno'jiiva itself that has a more solidified skin, and that is the Arch-Tempered Xeno'jiiva. The Arch-Tempered Xeno'jiiva skin is actually very metallic because of the Arch-Tempered effect, and for the most part, it could have evolved from an Arch-Tempered Xeno'jiiva, so overall, as you can see, it's a possibility. There's a lot of other aesthetics that both of these Elder Dragons share, such as the spikes that run across their backs, and of course, the wings themselves when it comes to the specific glow. So, when it comes to the spikes, if you look at the Xeno'jiiva spikes, they look like they're still growing. But when it comes to the new Elder Dragon, they look so aggressive and prominent that they look like they've been grown over time. So overall, it is a possibility that this new Elder Dragon could be an evolution of the Xeno'jiiva itself. I mean, it's not far-fetched because we've already seen that in the previous generation games when it comes to the Gore Magala shifting into the Shigara Magala. So it's not far-fetched, it is a possibility. Now when it comes to the Black Dragon theory regarding the new Elder Dragon, this one's a little bit more difficult to pin down. And that is because of the fact that Capcom themselves shifted the way they treated the Black Dragon group. Now the Black Dragon group is meant to be a group of forbidden Elder Dragons, meaning that Capcom themselves would not talk about them in any way, shape or form, no matter what they do. So whether that be in promotional material, during events, on their websites, they don't talk about them, they don't acknowledge their existence. So that's the idea behind the Black Dragons. The idea overall is that not only are they creating a legend when it comes to the Black Dragons in the game's lore, they're also creating that legend regarding the Black Dragons in the Monster Hunter community. So that's kind of the idea behind it. However, because Capcom themselves finally broke that silence regarding the Black Dragons, it's much more difficult to consider what is a Black Dragon at this point and what isn't, because they are actually talking about the Black Dragons now. So at this point, there's two ways that Capcom can approach the Black Dragons and whether or not this new Elder Dragon is a potential Black Dragon. The first way that they can do it is by continuing their routine regarding newer Black Dragons, meaning that they can't talk about them in any promotional materials, they don't even acknowledge them, all they can do is share snippets of this new Elder Dragon, and that may be a way for them to build it into a new Black Dragon. So all they're doing is showing us small snippets of this new Elder Dragon, meaning that they're keeping that mysterious vibe that it has currently going on right now. Now, by doing this, Capcom themselves are showing that despite the fact that the previous Black Dragons are now something that they can talk about, any future generation Black Dragons would be Black Dragons that they won't acknowledge in any way, shape, or form. So that's basically saying they're passing on the torch to newer generation Black Dragons. We already know about the previous Black Dragons, but we know next to nothing about newer Black Dragons, so that's one way. Now, the other way that Capcom themselves can acknowledge this new Elder Dragon as a potential Black Dragon is if they indirectly refer to the Black Dragons themselves, so creating the legend of the Black Dragons themselves but not directly referring to the group itself. So something along the lines of this new Elder Dragon belonging to a group of monsters that were considered legends and they couldn't even confirm it in the past until now. That is a potential way for Capcom themselves to bring in this new Elder Dragon as a potential Black Dragon. What they're basically saying is the existence of this new Elder Dragon was never confirmed, the same way that the Black Dragon existence were never confirmed until the players themselves actually confirmed them. So that's another way that Capcom themselves can put this new Elder Dragon into the Black Dragon category. So overall, as you can see, when it comes to the Black Dragon theory, this one's a lot more difficult to pin down because the Black Dragon theory itself will be dependent on how Capcom themselves approaches the Black Dragon group as a whole. So are they going to continue the legend that they won't be talking about them in future generation games, or are they going to make it so that the history of the Monster Hunter series as a whole acknowledges that the Black Dragons exist themselves, but this is going to be referred to in a way that we couldn't confirm them until the players themselves have actually confirmed their existence. So that's two ways that Capcom themselves can confirm whether or not this new Elder Dragon is a potential Black Dragon, and it's all gonna depend on how Capcom themselves approaches the Black Dragon group. Now overall, as you can see, both of these theories both hold weight to them, but when it comes to the Xeno'jiiva theory, this is the one that I personally like, and I think this one holds a lot more weight than the Black Dragon theory as of right now. And that's because of the fact that when it comes to the Xeno'jiiva itself, we haven't really seen anything about it after the Monster Hunter World base game storyline. In fact, in the Hunter's Notes, it's still showing us researching in characteristics and useful information, so what happened to it? What happened to it after we slayed it in the base game. So we don't know. We genuinely don't know. Did it stay dead for the most part of the storyline and we just never heard about it again? Or did it come back to life like the Xeno'jiiva did and we just didn't notice it and it started gathering up bioenergy without us noticing, and something along the lines of it basically waiting for it to strike like the Xeno'jiiva did, because we all saw what the Xeno'jiiva did. It waited, it just sat there until the moment is right, until it revealed itself. So is this something that the Xeno'jiiva did after we fought it? We don't know. We genuinely don't know. Could this new Elder Dragon be the result of what happened in the base game? Again, we don't know. It could be a potential result. So overall, I like the Xeno'jiiva theory because it does hold some weight to it when you compare the two Elder Dragons, and it could be a potential that the Xeno'jiiva itself evolved into this new Elder Dragon after we pretty much bashed it in the base game because we don't know what happened to it. Now, when it comes to the Black Dragon theory, that one's a little bit more dependent on Capcom's approach regarding the Black Dragon group as a whole, but I think it does hold weight to it as well, depending on how Capcom approaches it. Now, personally, I think that this new Elder Dragon could potentially be a Black Dragon as well, because of the fact that Capcom themselves treated it in such a spontaneous way, meaning that we didn't even know they were gonna announce it. But aside from that, we have next to no information on it, so Capcom is gonna be very careful in how they treat it if they want to treat it as a Black Dragon. But overall, I think it has potential. Now, finally, I think that if both of these theories hold weight and they both become true, that would be such an amazing thing, because not only are we going to get a new Black Dragon for the 5th generation game itself, we actually had a Black Dragon this whole time with the Xeno'jiiva itself and we never knew it. That is if both of these theories are potentially true. I'm not saying it's a fact that they are true, I'm saying it's potential. Do take this with a grain of salt because these are not actual facts, they are theories, they are speculations. So overall, don't take them very seriously, we are just speculating at this point. Capcom themselves will be sharing more information on December 4th regarding the title update for December, and on December 6th, they will be doing a developer's diary for the game itself. So we might have more information regarding the new dragon on December 6th, so do watch out for that. I'll be making a video regarding that as well. But that is pretty much it for me for this video. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like on the video itself, as well as subscribe to the channel so you can go ahead and catch up on any future Monster Hunter content or any games that I might be playing in future. Until then, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Onward and upward.